Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we just wanted to talk about Zack Snyder's Justice League and just some of the stuff that's been going on around it, and mainly the way Snyder's fanboys have been reacting to it. Now, before we start talking, I just want to say this video isn't aimed at like the normal Snyder fan, like his normal fans who just watch his movies and like maybe analyze them a bit, and you know they're happy with them. These are for like the people who like worship Zack Snyder and act like he's the best, like the messiah of filmmaking, and that he's going to come and save all of the filmmakers from just doom, and that he's like the greatest thing ever made. This is for those people. So I just want to start off by saying, with this movie, with Zack Snyder Justice League, I'm somewhat looking forward to it. Like, I wouldn't say I'm excited for it because I didn't really like Man of Steel and BVS. What did you think about those movies?
They were nice. Nah, I liked Man of Steel. I liked Man of Steel.
That should be like, you know, like on the DVD where they put like a quote.
Yeah.
That should be the quote. Oh, that's nice. That should be the quote that's on there. Alright, carry on. What were you gonna say?
I liked Man of Steel. I thought it was a good film. I found it quite interesting the first time rewatching it. I watched it 2-3 times, and every time I watched it, I've kind of been interested in it. I've kind of liked most of the stuff about it. Obviously, you said it doesn't capture the true essence of Superman. Which is
for me, it doesn't capture what I think Superman is.
It's kind of true in one aspect, but in the other aspect, I like the twist that the sort of dark twist that Snyder put on it. And BVS was terrible.
Yeah, I know people who like BVS, and I'm not one of them. So, with this movie, for me, I'm interested to see how it turns out, as I said, even though I'm not a huge fan of what Snyder's already done. But there's things that these Snyder fanboys need to just calm down a bit about, like, just... Okay, where this kind of started for me was, you know, when they released that clip of the black suit Superman?
Yeah.
And before that, it was already kind of annoying that with all these Snyder fanboys who were saying that, like, when the Snyder Cut got announced, oh look, Snyder Cut exists, it exists. No, it doesn't exist. The reason that it's taking a year to be made is because this thing doesn't exist, and they need to create it. It never exists. Well,
it kind of existed like snippets, but
and there's rumours that a rough cut maybe existed, but if it was a rough cut that existed, I don't think it would have taken this long to kind of make, unless they had to really finish stuff off. But there's just certain things about it that don't add up for me, that kind of keeping me cautiously optimistic about it. Like the main thing for me is when that Black Suit Superman clip came out, Zack Snyder said that they're recoloring the suit. Obviously, we've seen that part before. I think it was a deleted scene from the theatrical scene, yeah. And we know that suit was originally black and red, but according to Zack Snyder, the suit was made in a specific way so that they could color correct it later and make it black and silver and grey. I don't believe that for a second. Do you? I don't know. Maybe, but if you do, then I guess open to interpretation. I guess, but I don't believe that.
He said that this is like what he basically said. I saw the clip like yesterday. He said that Warner Brothers basically said, we don't want the movie to be dark. Like,
we don't want the black suit.
So we don't want black suit Superman there, because we want Superman to be this like more light-hearted character sort of thing. So he said that we did the lighting in a specific way. So
the suit in a specific way.
Color correct it later to a black suit with a silver cape, which is
on the down low.
On the down low.
Yeah, I think these were his exact words. He said like we can do it on the down low.
So Warner Brothers wouldn't notice, but the film still has to go through Warner Brothers. So how?
Yeah, that's not how filmmaking works. You have to put it through the studio to get it. That's the thing for me. Like, again, like there's people who are reasonable with how much they like Zack Snyder, and then there's these fanboys who are blind and just like soak up any word he says and just eat it right up. Like this is an example for me. That's like they made the suit. You're telling me they made that Warner Brothers didn't want a black suit, but they authorized the suit to be made in a specific way so that it could be changed later to be a different color, which they didn't want it to be, and Zack Snyder has to put the movie through them with a color that they didn't want the suit to be. Does that make any sense?
And number one, the suit's inaccurate because it's not meant to have a cape.
Yeah, and he's supposed to have a beard and long hair. So, yeah, Superman wasn't meant to have a black suit originally, I don't think. I mean, I know people have been asking for it for a long time, but I think in Snyder's original version, I don't think he had a black suit, and now he's just kind of doing it because everyone just kept
You know what
moaning
I
on
think?
about it.
You know what I think? In Snyder's original version, I think there was a black suit that appears in the movie, but it's on like a stand, like in this ship where the
we've seen that scene,
I think we would have seen that scene again, like a similar sort of scene to that, but I don't think we would have seen him wear it. Or if we would have, it would have been further, it would have been like, after like, say if Snyder continued working on the original film, it may have been
and it was actually two parts, like he planned and all that stuff.
Yeah, we may have seen it at a different time.
Yeah. Also, I just want to say, that's just kind of, I don't know why that reminded me, but I just want to say, neither of us, or at least me personally, I'm not against this in any way. Again, I'm happy that Snyder got to complete his vision, and even though I'm not a huge fan of his movies, it's nice to see that a director kind of gets to complete his vision without studio interference. So, I want to say
especially after like the hard time he's been through in the last few years. It's good to see
it's nice to see him back up on his feet and doing good again.
Yeah, but this is nothing against Snyder, like, whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, there's some stuff he says which doesn't add up, but we're obviously gonna, like, critic that, because that's sort of our job as, like, the fans and, like, watching it.
And that's fine, like, cause Snyder, obviously, he can do, like, whatever he wants to his vision, which is what they're giving him the opportunity to do. That doesn't mean we can't criticize it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because we've got the right to criticize it as a fan, because if you're putting your work and opinion out there,
we can put ours out there.
This is for the fans as well.
Exactly.
He's doing it for himself, but he's doing it for the fans as well. So obviously we have a right to say what we think about it.
There's other things that don't add up as well. Like for me, the thing where Zack Snyder said, he said that he's never seen the original cut of the movie. Okay. I seriously doubt that's true, because he's also said in the past that, and I quote, by the way, "You probably saw 1/4 of what I did." That's a pretty specific measurement and amount for, like, not having seen the original film. Where did he pull that out from?
Yeah.
It's just, it doesn't make any sense to me.
Like, and I think, to make sure his cut is, like, better, like, to make sure, I think he would have definitely at least watched it at least once, just to make sure he doesn't make the same mistakes.
Yeah, exactly.
The first one makes.
Yeah.
Because you know your vision, but you still need to, like, because some of the stuff that was in the first film could have been Snyder's vision, and it might have just not worked. So now,
apparently,
if rewatch it and see, like, what happened.
Yeah, apparently, if what we've read is to be believed, then all the stuff that Joss Whedon did, Zack Snyder signed off on. Like, he said that that's okay, but again, we don't know 100% if that's true. But then also with that, the thing that doesn't make any sense to me, Zack Snyder has said that I would rather destroy the Snyder Cut than have a single frame.
Not Snyder Cut, the original cut.
No, didn't he say, I'd rather destroy this? No, he said, I'd rather destroy the Snyder Cut than have a single frame of Joss Whedon's being my movie.
Oh, did he say that? I thought he said, I'd rather destroy the original cut.
Nah, I think he said, I'd rather destroy the Snyder Cut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he said that he'd rather destroy it than have a single frame of Whedon's version in the movie. That makes no sense, because in the first trailer for Justice League, which was when Zack Snyder was still there, that was released in Comic-Con, I think in 2016, I think. That trailer has scenes that are in the theatrical cut of the movie. So that just, that's like,
and that was his vision.
That's not true. Huh?
That was his vision as well.
Yeah, it was his vision, yeah. Yeah, so, and it's
I guess
kind of like
I guess we'll see, because when it releases, if it does have stuff like, that's from the original movie, which I think it will, like at least one or two things.
Oh, it will. No, I think it will. I know for sure it will. Unless he's just for some reason cut out everything that was in that first trailer, which is kind of like what were fans asking for in the first place then. But, with the movie for me, it's kind of like, why are you, kind of, like, why a Snyder's fanboys acting like it's going to be the greatest thing ever when there's a lot about it that doesn't really add up or make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I also, there's not a lot of, one factor that, like, sort of, downs the excitement a little bit is the fact that it's not going to be canon in the DCEU. You know, if this was going to replace the first Justice League, then I think a lot more people would be a lot more excited, because then you've got a chance to redo your mistake, but this is still not canon. So basically,
It's just
there's one other good thing about this, though. There's one other good thing about this, because it's not canon. Zack Snyder can legit do anything he wants, and it won't affect anything else. So he could actually make
true.
this
But then
a
again,
movie.
he didn't care when it was canon, and he did whatever he felt like in BVS, where they had just random scenes with the Flash that weren't explained in that movie, and were supposedly going to be explained in this version of Justice League. But I don't know about that.
I just think it's I don't really have a problem with the cut itself. I think it's the fanboys
it's the fans that
I think the biggest
that kind of
problem
just eat up and believe anything Snyder says, and then even if it's like there's stuff there that kind of proves that it's not true. Yeah, they still say no, Snyder's right. He's the all father. We've got to all bow down to Snyder because he's the greatest filmmaker ever, even though he makes pretty movies that don't really have much substance behind them.
I mean, they're good, but it's not obviously they're not complete masterpieces, but they're good. But I think the
except
main
for BBS,
problem
BBS ain't good.
The main problem that I have with the fanboys, this is just the fanboys. Like we said at the start of the video, I don't have any problem with Zack Snyder himself or the Snyder cut in general. My prediction is it's going to be pretty good. But I think the main problem and the final thing that I kind of have to say about this is with the fanboys is that they degrade other people's work just because it doesn't have Zack Snyder in it.
They're like, look at this. I know people are going to start saying to us about Joss Whedon that, Joss Whedon's a terrible person. Look at what Bray Fisher said. Look at what I think they were on Buffy. Look at what the people on Buffy said. Yeah, but even then, I don't feel like until that's 100% proved, I feel like that's we can't really say much right now. At least for me, I don't want to go ahead and say anything before all the facts are out.
Yeah, I mean that's all I have to say on the matter, to be honest.
So that's really it. So Snyder fanboys, stop being just as I said,
just chill out. Wait for your dream to come out, and then we can
exactly because they're calling it a masterpiece before it's even come out, and
they don't know much about it as well. They've only got a few snippets.
Yeah, the only snippet they really have is a scene with Darkseid.
Doomsday. Whoa.
Well, maybe
we don't want to go back to Doomsday. Trust me.
It wouldn't surprise me if they put Doomsday in this movie. I meant Darkseid. Sorry. So with Darkseid and a snippet of a scene that's clearly been color corrected and doesn't really match with what I think the black suit should have looked like. Why is the cape grey? Wait, the black suit in Man of Steel? It was in there, wasn't it? Wasn't the cape black?
I think so.
I think it was. So why is it grey now?
So why is it just magically changed?
I'll tell you why it's grey. It's because, I know in Man of Steel it technically wasn't really a black suit, it wasn't really there. It was in a dream sequence or something, wasn't it? It was a vision thing.
Yeah.
Isn't that part when he goes into all the skulls or whatever? But even I'll tell you why it's grey and not black, because they never planned to do that, and again Snyder's told the fans they're some of them are like sheep. It's Snyder's told you to eat the grass, so you eat the grass, and the grass is a weirdly color corrected Superman suit, and the fact that he's never seen the movie, even though the theatrical cut of the movie, and that none of the Whedon shots will be there, even though some of the stuff that was in the theatrical movie is in the first trailer. And he said a quarter of it's what we saw in the original cut, even though he's apparently never seen it. So yeah, I don't have anything else more to say about it. Do you?
I mean, the only thing I really have to say is that anything sort of Justice League, along the lines of Justice League, big news coming up. Will be covered on the channel.
Stuff, we'll cover it. Yeah.
We'll cover the trailers that come out, and then the.
Look forward to August when the DC fandom is, because that's when we'll cover this, and then all the other stuff they announce. Yeah,
we'll be commenting on that, the trailers, and then when the movie comes out, we'll do an in-depth review and give you our opinions on it. And any small sort of stuff to do with this will probably be covered on our Instagram, which is on the screen right now. So just go and follow that, and then you can keep up to date with everything sort of based around this. But that's all I have to say.
Yeah, same. So if you like this video, be sure to drop it a like. Subscribe if you want more videos like this, or just want to hear our opinions on other things. Be sure to check out Instagram, link in the description. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.